Most business owners say they want growth, but their business is secretly being held hostage by them. No systems, no structures, and no way to scale without burning out. Today, I'm going to share with you the exact systems and structures that help my clients scale without chaos. So, if you're a business owner looking to scale properly in a sustainable way, this video is for you. Let's get started.
Mommy, help me. Please.
Without systems, growth just creates more chaos. Structure isn't about rules, it's about freeing your time. Scalability is building the ability to grow sustainably without adding more hours. For example, if you get 1,000 orders overnight and you don't have a structure or a system in place to handle that growth or to handle those 1,000 orders, you're going to get 1,000 disappointed clients, right? But if you get 10 orders with a system that properly works and you get wow those clients, that's it. That's where you jump. That's where your growth is starting from, right? You need a system that can sustain growth. You need a system that can lead you to the next clients. You need a system that can sustain those orders. Without proper systems or proper structures, these orders will just fall apart and you will not get any orders in the future because you have 1,000 disappointed clients. That's why having structures, having processes, having systems are so important for your sustainable growth, right? If you little by little start creating structures that can handle 10 orders, next time you handle 20 and then 100 and then 500. But you need structures and systems that can lead you to that, that can sustain that growth. Because without that, you're just going to have disappointed clients. So your business isn't slow because you need more leads, which is what we all think at one point. It's slow because you need better systems. Because more leads without a workflow just leads to disaster. For example, automating client onboarding, a smooth client onboarding will improve capacity and client experience. And improving client experience just leads to client retention. A great experience from a client's perspective just leads to better income down the line. Because a satisfied client can always lead to loyalty and advocacy for your business. A question that you can ask yourself is, if you disappear for a week, can your business survive? So this is when systems become super duper important. You must have SOPs, standard operating procedures for every repeatable task or process, and delegate with clear instructions, written better, and automation if you can as a backup insurance, because nothing is worse. Believe me, I've seen this happen to customers, to my clients. Going on vacation and coming back to an absolute disaster. I mean, there's always going to be a margin of error, but going on vacation, like being able to go on vacation, which is like a human right, right? And coming back to a system that operates smoothly, beautiful, beautiful. But coming back to a disaster and knowing that you can't go on vacation because your business is at risk, which is your income source, is horrible. It's not just um bad for business. It's just mentally debilitating. So you need systems to let you go to vacation. Another reason why having systems and processes and structures in your business is super important is because if you have family, which most of us do, at one point, maybe you don't have kids, maybe you have a partner, as long as you have a loved one, you need time. You want time to spend with them, right? Like on a weekly basis. So take it from me. This is how I structure my week in order to run my business and spend time with my family. I have theme days for batching tasks. For example, Sunday is family time, but I also plan the week. Monday is for brainstorming, for filming content. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is for client work. And Friday is more prep and marketing focused. And then Saturday, I try to spend as much time as I can with my family. Sunday, we start all over again. Time with family and planning the week ahead. But what's most important for me, and I don't think this will ever change, is planning time with my family first. Like if I need to block time with them, or if I need to block time for them, that's my first thing. And then I plan my week around it. So the art of the business here is to balance work, like client work, and business growth work. So those are the two things that I focus on my whole week. And so I focus my business based on those three things: family first, then client work, and then business growth. Those are the three pillars of my week. Now, if your business growth depends on you, then it's not scalable, right? So, this is what I try to do, or this is what I strive to do. And this is my biggest advice to my clients: focus on the 20% of work that you can only do. Train, delegate, and document the rest. Because there's nothing worse than key man risk, right? It's the risk that your business has on one person, and that person is usually you. You don't want that, because that means, remember, that means you can't go on vacation. That means you can't get sick. That means so many things. So eliminating that risk as much as possible in your business will contribute to your sustainable, scalable business growth. Remember that. Now, a lot of times we have so many things in our mind, and we know we have to do this, we have to do that, like we have so much. And that's the nature of a business owner, right? And we often think, let me hire some people to get these things done. Well, let me tell you something. Before hiring, make sure you have processes, systems, and structures in line. Because when you hire without structure, you're just going to add more inefficiencies, which is going to contribute to more chaos. Workflow documentation. I cannot emphasize this enough. Workflow documentation is your gold star. You must document as much as you can and create flowcharts and create processes and create structures on how your business operates. Because without that, without a map, you cannot get from point A to point B, right? And you will not be able to delegate. Verbal instructions alone should not be the way that you instruct your employees or your team to grow, because it's unsustainable, because people forget. We are all human. Most of us, even if we don't run a business, we have so many things in our mind. So if you don't have written procedures, it's really difficult for somebody, especially somebody new, to remember what to do. Scalability is not about getting just bigger. It's about doing it smarter. You need to focus on better offers, simplify offers, optimize delivery, and lean systems that can be followed the easiest way possible. Anything that's easiest is best. Easiest is best, because that allows you to train your talent, to create capacity for growth in your team, which is fundamental for your business to grow. So remember, systems handle the work, structure organizes your time, and scalability makes growth sustainable. Now, I have something for you. Go to my website, sofarconsulting.com, and subscribe to get your free business kickstart guide. Go grab it now to start building a business that works for you, not the other way around. Now, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe. And if you have any topics that you would like me to cover, just comment below. I hope you have a great day. Bye.